Kirby and Amy Wilson here with Ask Supply Company. I wanted to show you what happens to the CO2 levels, in your oxygen levels, that kind of thing with a mask on. This is an N95 mask. Go ahead. An N95 mask stops particulates that are 0.3 microns and larger, the coronavirus being 0.06. It's 1/5 the size of what the mask is designed to stop. This is an N95 mask with an exhale valve that allows the air out and should allow more of the CO2 out. I didn't happen to have an N95 mask that didn't have the exhale valve. With that being trapped in there and the moisture and what have you, this is a brand new mask. It hasn't been worn for hours, that kind of a thing, so it doesn't have all that moisture build up into it. With a lot of moisture build up, it actually makes more CO2 show up. This is a CO2 meter. It's a special one. Right now it's a little high because we're out in the garage. It's not a good area to be. But when you have the CO2 levels, you can turn a little that way so they can read the numbers. The CO2 levels, when you hit 2,000, a homeowner's CO2 meter will automatically start going off because CO2 levels at 2,000 is too high to live in a household. So if you've got your water heater, you've got a furnace or whatever, the vent comes off. We're over 5,000 right now. 5,000 is when OSHA tells you you cannot work in that building. It is too high of a level, you're not able to work there. The hazard level is way too high. 10,000 parts per million is as high as this meter will go before it limits out. And it's already limited out. So you can look at the time. At 10,000 parts per million, I want you to realize that at 40,000 parts per million, that CO2 level is instantaneous death. When you are down in the bottom of a grain bin or something underground level, that's when the CO2 levels get real high. That's where they make you meter it out. That limited out at 10,000 parts per million just by wearing an exhale valve N95 mask for a very short period of time. Imagine what that does to your oxygen levels wearing that for a long period.